Hey guys, I'm here to talk about Module 13, Meteorology Tools. Easy for me to say, right? The first thing is data collection and weather prediction. There are many ways that we collect data, but there are 5 methods that we're going to talk about in Module 13. Land-based collection techniques, upper air instructions, satellites, marine data collecting, and observing the past through paleoclimatology. Land-based data collection, you can see down here in the bottom right hand corner, there's some common weather stations that you might see around the yard or around the state. They include things that we would normally think of weather being: temperature, dew point, relative humidity, precipitation, etc. We also could have radars in this. This is an example of a chart, radar charts and maps. First thing if you look at it would be down here in the left hand corner. This is a common radar detection of a hurricane that we see coming, hitting eastern North Carolina, and it shows different degrees of precipitation that are within the storm. In the other chart up here, we can use charts that show average rainfall in certain cities, or average highs or lows, or any of this information are recorded in charts. The second thing is upper air collections. Upper air collections is anything above 3 meters in the atmosphere. There's all sorts of ways that we can collect them. One such way would be with the weather balloon itself. I've got a short video at the end that shows you a amateur weather balloon going up with an iPhone. Some of you might have seen on YouTube. I thought it was pretty interesting. But they collect some of the same information: temperature, relative humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, different things like that. The third one is satellites. There are hundreds and hundreds and thousands of satellites that orbit Earth every day. If you have a GPS in your car, they are linked up to a satellite. There are 2 basic ones: geosynchronous and polar. Geosynchronous means that it basically travels around the Earth and spins at the same rate as the Earth, so it stays in the basically same location. I think a lot of you DirecTV, Dish Network satellites would be this type. Polar are ones that go from one end of a pole to another around the Earth as it goes, and they usually go around the Earth more than one time a day. Some examples: you've got your GPS, or your geostationary, which are your GPS type of devices. You've got you collecting global activity as you pose, which is your polar ones. Military also has some, which are used to detect clouds, bodies of water, snow, fire. They help determine what military operations, where they're going to move their ships, where to fly the planes. And then you have the National Polar System, which it was discontinued in February, and it was going to collect a lot of the same data. Atmospheric data is very closely related to the oceans. Ocean circulation affects our climate a lot and our weather. So we go to marine data. Surface marine observations can describe the nature of the climate and the location of the region. Data collected can include all of these I have listed down here: temperature, dew point, snow depth, cloudiness, visibility, soil temperature, even occurrences such as when hail and fog and thunder and glaze and different things can occur. Hurricanes can also be observed through these marine data, and we know all too well about the hurricanes that come through the Atlantic Ocean to hit North Carolina. The last one is paleoclimatology, which is basically used in the past to figure out what's going to happen. Now, there are lots of different ways. You can use tree rings to see what happened. You can use ice cores to see how the atmosphere was and how the climate was long ago. You can use sediments in the bottom of oceans or lakes. So it's using the past to figure out how the future is going to be. Now, if you're interested in any careers in weather, this is a great site. Careers.noaa.gov is a great place to go and explore what the different possibilities of careers in weather would be. Now, here is the short video I got from YouTube on the weather balloon. So I'm gonna splice it together as we go along, but I think it's kind of interesting.